All right, in just a couple hours, House Republicans in Congress are expected to begin marking up articles of impeachment against Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. The border surge growing by the day, as seen in this exclusive video. Watch these migrants crossing the United States. All they're going to do, they're going to walk around part of the border wall right there, and then they're going to go past a little razor wire, and that wasn't too tough. Here they are in the United States. Well, our next guest has seen the crisis at our border firsthand. Join us now with his plan to fix it, independent presidential candidate RFK Jr. Good morning to you, sir.
Thanks for having me, Steve.
It's great to have you. When you see something like that, you know, back in the day, it used to be hard to get in the country. And if they did get in the country, there'd be a Border Patrol person there saying, hey, stop, or you got to turn around. Now, can you explain what Joe Biden's doing?
I can't explain the rationale, and I've been down to the border. I spent 3 days in Yuma watching this, and I was astonished. Between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. in the morning, I watched 300 people just walk across the border. There were buses that were bringing them up to the border that were owned by the Mexican drug cartel, 100 or 55 people in a bus, and I watched the first 110 people that came over were from West Africa, and I wasn't able to interview them. But then the second 2 buses that came in, I was able to interview all the people, and only 2 of them had asylum claims. Most of them were from Asia.
Right.
And it's astonishing that the Border Patrol is utterly demoralized. You could stop this very quickly. And there doesn't seem to be any interest in the Biden administration doing it. Last month, Steve, we hit a record of 247,000 migrants arrested, which means many more were coming across.
Right.
So, it's not sustainable. Our country, we've already absorbed 7 million people in the last 3 years, and the pilot, whatever they're thinking is wrong. It's insane.
If you were elected president, how would you fix it?
I would stop it overnight. I've talked to the patrol. I've talked to law enforcement. What we need to do is to complete the 27 gaps in the wall. You don't need a wall from Brownsville, Texas, 2,200 miles to San Diego, but you need the physical barrier in those highly populated zones where migrants can disappear very quickly. So there's 27 big gaps where everybody's coming through. In the rural areas, you need to restore the fences that were torn up by the administration. You need to put in the long-range cameras, the lights, the sensor equipment, and then we need asylum judges on the border to adjudicate the cases there. And we need to reinstate the Migrant Protection Act that requires people with asylum claims to remain in Mexico. All those claims are adjudicated.
And that would stop the flow immediately.
Yeah.
And that's what you would do if elected president. Of course, you're running as an independent. And right now, when you look at the very latest Gallup poll, when people across the country are asked, how do you self-identify politically? Look at this. The number of independents has gone way up. I see a Quinnipiac poll with independents. You are beating Joe Biden and Donald Trump. In battleground states, you beat Donald Trump and Joe Biden with young voters. The Harvard-Harris poll, you beat Donald Trump and Joe Biden in favorability. So right now you got the wind at your back running as an independent. But, you come from one of the most famous Democratic families in the world. Is the two-party system broken?
It's definitely broken. And I think more and more people are seeing how corrupt it is. And the corruption is increasing. There was Bernie Sanders, some of Bernie Sanders' followers sued the Democratic Party a couple of years after 2016 in federal court.
Right.
And for fixing the vote against Bernie. And the federal judge said, yeah, it is against their own rules. They violated their own rules, but they are a club and they're allowed to do that. And that ruling gave the party, empowered the party with permission, because before that they were at least pretending to be neutral in elections and to not fix the outcome. And now they have no restraints. And you've got, all this corporate money pouring into them, from these big military contractors, from the pharmaceutical companies, and both parties are receiving the money from the same groups, and it's fixed against it's rigged against the American public.
Of course, the system is such that you've got to get ballot access on all 50 states. We're just about out of time for this segment. Are you going to be able to do that?
Yeah, we will be in all 50 states and the District of Columbia.
All right. Bobby Kennedy Jr., great to have you. Thank you very much.
Stephen, thanks for having me back. Kennedy24.com if people want to help us get on the ballot.
Look at that. Wait until the very end for the good plug. All right. I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.